This video is about burnout.
That's where baby steps helps me so much. Hi there, I'm Jennifer. Welcome back to my Midlife Student Life. This is a vlog week, and this week is a clinic shift week. I have table tutoring and public clinic shifts to fulfill as part of my requirement for my amazing education. I'm learning to be an osteopathic manual practitioner here in Canada. Join me as we make our way south again. This past week I have been struggling quite a bit, and I'm starting to recognize in myself some of the early stages of burnout again. I'm starting to recognize myself having these symptoms again. This time though, I haven't got to the exams yet. Last time I peaked at the exams and I crashed. I've been struggling. It's just been a hard week. It's chronic stress. It's just an underlying continual stress. It's primarily from school, but it's also as the result of all this travel and everything I'm doing. And then my personal life stuff that, it's just the compounding of everything happening. Fortunately, I know there's an end to it, which I'm really glad about. Let's push on.
Good morning. It's a new day. When you're feeling overwhelmed with life in general, just small bites. There's an old saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's all I'm doing. I woke up at 5:15, and my first small bite was to get out of bed. And then the next small bite is go get a shower and then get dressed. And it's just put on your backpack, head upstairs. I need to take everything with me, suitcase this morning, because tonight we stay overnight at an Airbnb because class runs late today till 6 p.m. One foot in front of the other. That's the game plan for tonight. Good evening from the Airbnb, Monday night. So I've got myself another mild headache, which I've been having more frequently. Yet another symptom, physical symptom or manifestation of burnout. And very, very tired again. I don't feel like I've been this extremely exhausted, and I really am. And I really didn't do a lot today. So I did need to take a couple of the breaks and just go outside, go for a walk, do something by myself. I have a much higher requirement right now for just a little bit of isolation and quiet. I'm just trying my best right now. Anyways, I'm just sharing this to show you some of the realities of being in a program. If you're someone that follows any sort of medical school stuff, you know that it's not uncommon for people, especially who are sort of type A personality perfectionists, tend to set themselves up for burnout experiences. And if you're someone like me with perfectionistic tendencies, it's really hard to just get rid of that. And right now, I don't have enough mental energy to even start working on myself or dealing with it. Enough of that. I need to get to sleep. It is just after 8 o'clock. That's it for today. We're done. Let's get more rest.
Here we are leaving CAO. Melvin. Yay.
I'm going
it was a decent day. It was a really good day. So I am exhausted right now, but did a good job and I felt like I was focused quite well. So my mood's been definitely fueled and elevated slightly. Now I'm gonna drop some friends off at the school. We're gonna go there for the afternoon. And we're gonna head back to Emily's and off we go.
The small step approach that I've been taking so far has been very successful. I just really stayed present. That seems to be really helping me right now. So I'm just setting some mental boundaries to stay present. I had a fantastic partner and supportive friend this morning. Just being with people who kind of are understanding and are with you, are encouraging you, but just kind of there to balance you out, I think is really good. I'm definitely going to be in bed early again tonight. I seem to be needing between 8 and 9 hours of sleep at least right now. I know that moving, going for a walk is helpful, but too much extra exercise right now actually hasn't been helpful because I find it's more draining. So there's got to be a bit of a balance there in that regard. I've also been setting some very specific study goals, and I've diminished the amount of things that I'm trying to do in the next 2.5 weeks until final exams. Actually, there's no point in cramming, and my brain is so saturated, my ability to absorb is diminished. So readjust priorities. That's what I'm doing. Setting some new goals, trusting that the work I have done is still in there and it'll come out at the right time. It is my final clinic morning. Just arrived at the school. Just arrived at the clinic. Get my backpack on. I left my water bottle here yesterday, so I'm hoping that's still there. Lunch, tunic. Drove separately because after this today, I drive home. All that energy I had yesterday, I feel like it zapped. All that happiness seemed to have taken a lot of my energy, so today's a little bit of a lower one. Baby step today. Get inside, get settled, find a partner. Just focus one patient at a time. I just have 4 people today. That's not a big deal. Then when I'm done that, I'll focus on the next step. All right, let's go.
There is some point at which we need to start trusting ourselves to know that we have the skill sets, the ability, and the confidence to manage ourselves in different situations. So just trust. I have to trust that I know what I'm doing in the moment. This morning, I had to trust that I had everything I needed, that I had packed last night, and I was going to arrive at school. Don't need to be anxious about not having things. Then I have to trust that I have the confidence to deal with whatever I need to when I'm at clinic. And if I have questions, there's both classmates and there's instructors available to answer those questions. So I don't need to be anxious. And then when I get out of there, I have to trust that I'm going to feel okay and be ready to drive home 5 hours, and that the traffic will be okay, and that even if it is busy or even if the weather is bad, that I have the skills and what I need available to me to manage the weather, manage the traffic, take breaks when I need to, and so on and so forth. It's just, if you think about all of those things that could go wrong, I think that's part of where the overwhelm comes for me sometimes. That's where baby steps helps me so much. And I have to say, being in this program has helped give me more confidence, only because it's so difficult. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It certainly feels like that some days. It really does. Oh my goodness. Yay, home sweet home. Pretty good. 7:30 on the nose. And we're home. Baby step tomorrow. I work all day, 9 to 6. Maybe a little studying, we'll see.
Okay, so it's Thursday morning, and normally I never talk to you on Thursday because I work all day. generally teaching from 9 till 6 on Thursdays. I woke up this morning and looked at my phone and immediately saw this. A special weather statement. Now, these happen fairly often, but when you read the word potent, and I see two more words that say freezing rain and ice storm, these are not combinations that we want to see in the spring. I've driven through a lot of crazy weather, specifically snowy stuff. You've seen some of the snowy conditions I've driven through. I also do my best to avoid these storms, leaving early, navigating them through the day. This one is a doozy, and in fact, I mean, even when I look at some of the weather maps that they're predicting right now, I say I have 5 hours of driving. For about 3 hours of driving is supposed to be in freezing rain and ice. Yeah. So as I sat there with my morning tea around 6:15 this morning, I made the executive decision to cancel my work day today completely and use today as a turnaround day. I need to take care of a lot of things. In fact, even my car was flashing oil change all the way home last night, which was on the to-do list for tomorrow being Friday. But now the plans have changed, and tomorrow, Friday, I will be driving back down towards Hamilton again. School's not going to be canceled, and it's mandatory that I'm there. But also, it's my last 2 days of MOPP lab for year 4, which means technically this is my last lab forever. Want to be there, need to be there, should be there, all of the above. I just go 24 hours at a time, as you've seen, my theme, baby steps. There you go. Okay, I'm wrapping up this video. I have work to do. Until next time, thanks for following along this crazy midlife journey I'm on. I hope you travel to school safely if you're in my class, and hope you have a good week. So till then, stay strong, dig on.